Few names in Hollywood shine brighter than Cary Grant. With his signature charm, smooth sophistication, and sharp wit, he became one of the most beloved actors of all time.
Why are you wearing these clothes?
Because I just went gay all of a sudden.
But behind the debonair screen persona was a man who lived a fascinating and at times tumultuous life. Today, we're diving deep into the life of Cary Grant, from his humble beginnings to his rise as a Hollywood icon, the scandals that followed him, and the legacy he left behind. Cary Grant was born Archibald Alexander Leach on January 18, 1904, in Bristol, England. His early years were far from glamorous. His childhood was marked by hardship and heartbreak. At just 9 years old, Archie's mother was placed in a mental institution, something his father kept secret from him. Young Archie was told she had gone on a long holiday. It wasn't until years later that he learned the truth. This event had a deep and lasting impact on him, shaping his character and desire to escape his painful reality. At 14, Cary Grant ran away from home to join a traveling theater group, performing as a stilt walker and acrobat. This was where his love for performing was born, but it was just the beginning of his journey to fame. In 1932, Cary Grant appeared in his first film, This Is the Night, and received positive reviews. He appeared in 6 more films that year, including Madame Butterfly, Sinners in the Sun, and Blonde Venus, though not all were major box office successes. His first starring role came in She Done Him Wrong, 1933, where he co-starred with Mae West. The film was a monumental success and helped Paramount Pictures avoid financial bankruptcy, while launching Grant's career as one of Hollywood's next leading men. During his 5-year contract with Paramount, Grant not only became one of their leading stars, but also negotiated his contract up to $3,500 a week, a significant sum for the time. Despite his growing stardom, he became frustrated when Paramount refused to lend him to MGM for Mutiny on the Bounty, a film that went on to win an Academy Award. After his contract ended, Grant made the bold move not to re-sign with any studio, instead contracting himself out on a film-by-film basis. This independent move was unheard of during Hollywood's studio system era, but it proved successful when he starred in Sylvia Scarlett, 1935. Though the film wasn't a major box office hit, it showed that Grant's career could thrive independently. The 1937 release of Topper marked the start of a series of hits that would carry Grant into the next decade. In The Awful Truth, 1937, Grant's comedic timing shined as a man going through a divorce who realizes he still loves his wife. In Penny Serenade, 1941, Grant took on a more dramatic role as a husband facing personal tragedy, showcasing his versatility as an actor.
Dry your eyes, baby. It's out of character. Except keep on your toes. It's a tough job we're on.
Cary Grant's collaborations with Alfred Hitchcock produced some of his most famous roles. In Notorious, 1946, opposite Ingrid Bergman, Grant played a government agent tasked with using a woman's affections to infiltrate a Nazi group. This role showcased Grant's ability to portray morally complex characters. He conveyed an understated intensity, balancing cool detachment with moments of emotional vulnerability. Critics praised his restrained yet powerful performance, noting the way he added layers of complexity to a character caught between duty and love.
Say something nice to her, Danielle.
She looks a lot older up close.
In To Catch a Thief, 1955, Grant played John Roby, a retired cat burglar suspected of resuming his old ways. Set against the glamorous backdrop of the French Riviera, Grant shared palpable chemistry with Grace Kelly, delivering a performance that was equal parts suave, playful, and suspenseful. His charm and elegance captivated audiences, with critics noting how effortlessly he portrayed both lighthearted romance and high-stakes tension. North by Northwest, 1959, is considered one of Grant's most iconic roles. He played Roger Thornhill, an advertising executive mistaken for a spy and pursued across the country. Grant's combination of humor, sophistication, and calm in the face of danger was masterful. The film's famous crop duster chase scene became one of the most memorable in cinema history, and Grant's ability to balance suspense with wit left critics in awe. They often commended his seamless transition between moments of intense action and light, sarcastic humor. An Affair to Remember, 1957, remains one of Grant's most cherished romantic roles. As Nicky Ferrante, a charming playboy who falls in love with Deborah Kerr's character, Grant displayed emotional depth and tenderness. The film's tear-jerking ending, where Nicky discovers his love interest's disability, is a defining moment in his career. Critics praised Grant's sensitive portrayal of a man who moves from shallow charm to heartfelt sincerity, highlighting his versatility as an actor capable of handling both romance and drama.
Drink, don't you? Alcohol, I mean.
Oh, a little.
A little? And you a writer? I thought all writers drank to excess and beat their wives. You know, one time I think I secretly wanted to be a writer.
In The Philadelphia Story, 1940, Grant played C.K. Dexter Haven, a suave ex-husband trying to win back his former wife, played by Katharine Hepburn. Grant's comedic timing was flawless, and he brought a sophisticated yet mischievous energy to the role. Critics admired how he managed to be both playful and deeply engaging, contributing to the film's status as one of the greatest screwball comedies. Throughout his career, what made Cary Grant unique was his ability to move seamlessly between comedy and drama. Whether charming audiences with his quick wit and humor in films like The Philadelphia Story, or showcasing emotional vulnerability in dramas like Penny Serenade, Grant's rare blend of sophistication, humor, and depth made him one of the most beloved actors in Hollywood history. Grant's personal life was just as eventful as his career. After meeting at a party, Grant fell for silent film star Virginia Cherrill. They married in February 1934, but by 1935, their marriage was over. Though the two separated, they remained friends for life. In 1942, Grant married Barbara Hutton, one of the wealthiest women in the world. The press dubbed them Cash and Carry, assuming Grant married her for her fortune. However, Grant refused to take any of her money, reportedly disdaining their extravagant lifestyle. Despite a seemingly glamorous life together, their marriage ended in 1945, though they too remained friends after the divorce. Grant met his third wife, Betsy Drake, in London, and the two married on Christmas Day in 1949. It was a quieter, more introspective time in his life. They used experimental therapy, including LSD, to work on their relationship. Grant later credited the drug for helping him resolve emotional issues from his past, particularly surrounding his childhood trauma. However, the couple eventually divorced in 1962. In 1965, Grant married his fourth wife, Dyan Cannon. They welcomed a daughter, Jennifer, in 1966, when Grant was 62 years old. Soon after Jennifer's birth, Grant retired from acting, his final film being Walk, Don't Run, 1966. He wanted to focus on raising his daughter and, by all accounts, had an extremely close relationship with her. Though he retired from the screen, Grant kept busy. He became a creative consultant for Fabergé and joined the board of MGM Studios in 1975. His fourth marriage to Cannon ended in 1968, with Cannon citing controlling behavior and emotional abuse, but despite the divorce, they shared custody of their daughter. Cary Grant wasn't without his share of rumors. While working on The Pride and the Passion in Spain, Grant became infatuated with his co-star Sophia Loren, despite being married to Betsy Drake at the time. He even proposed to Loren, but she ultimately chose her longtime partner, Carlo Ponti. Grant's infatuation with Loren persisted when they starred together again in Houseboat, 1958. Interestingly, the film's screenplay was written by Drake, who had initially planned to star alongside her husband, but was replaced by Loren, adding more fuel to rumors of an affair. There were also persistent whispers about Grant's sexuality, especially regarding his close friendship with actor Randolph Scott, with whom he shared a home for years. However, Grant always denied these rumors. Grant married Barbara Harris in 1981, and the two remained together until his death. In 1970, after a 12-year boycott of the Academy Awards, he accepted an honorary Oscar presented by his friend Frank Sinatra for his unique mastery of the art of screen acting. Cary Grant passed away in 1986 from a stroke at the age of 82 while preparing for a live performance. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy as one of Hollywood's most beloved and enduring stars lives on. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the incredible life and career of Cary Grant. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the legends of Hollywood. Who would you like us to cover next? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay classic.